Hey guys, you've been asking for another Q&A. You guys have been telling me there's questions you've been wanting to ask me. And so here we go. Another edition of a Q&A answering your questions. I think for me, one of the silver linings of the pandemic has definitely been time with my family, because my son was born right before, a month before the pandemic started in March of 2020. So he was born just before that. And, you know, when I had my daughter, I was back at work on Orange at 6 weeks after she was born. And I think for me, the silver lining here is I probably would have gone back to work that quickly again, since I was able to do it the first time. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. That's just what I did. I actually think it's much more beneficial to really take more time. And I felt that with my son. So that silver lining of being able to really be a family and have that time together. Also, my husband is usually on location a bunch doing, you know, filming. And the fact that he was able to be home as well, we were really able to be this like wonderful family, like tight-knit family. And we were able to be this group together for a long period of time. And it was really special going through this, having a brand new baby, and, you know, the fact that we were all kind of forced to be inside and not able to go out, and our world as we knew it was changing, which was so scary. And then we're all able to kind of be hunkered in and have this beautiful family unit. It was wild. It was totally wild. And I'm thankful for that. That to me, 100% is a silver lining, is just having that extra time. Their taste changed so much. I mean, one week my daughter loves fish, and the next she's like, doesn't want to touch it. So I try to just roll with kind of what they're feeling in the moment, because normally if you really try to push it, it just ends badly. So for me, I try to just, you know, we watch a lot of different educational shows that really talk about trying different foods, and we'll sing a song about it. One of her favorite shows is Daniel Tiger, and they have this whole episode about trying new foods. So we'll like sing the song, try to coax her that way. My kids love a lot of like breaded stuff right now. So if I want them to eat fish, I usually have to bread it and do a little shallow fry, or, you know, things like that. I'm really trying to get them to eat broccoli, so I got to do things like make a cheese sauce so they could dip it. So things like that, I try to think of fun ways that it'll be not only fun for them to eat, but a flavor that they'll like to go with it. So, and sometimes they totally surprise me, and I'll make something and they gobble it up, and I'm like, whoa, how did they do that? And the next time they like don't want to touch it. So I think for me, I just try to make it fun. And I do try to change it up so that they're used to trying new foods. But it's not easy. And as they get older, they'll experiment and try new foods, which is great. So sometimes it's just like temporary, and you just gotta get through it, and maybe the next week it'll be different. I think I probably would have told her to write down her recipes because she's the most phenomenal cook I've ever experienced, you know, eating from. I mean, she's the most phenomenal cook I've ever known. She never wrote anything down, and a lot of her recipes are just, you know, she would just like do on the fly, and then they'd be perfect, and then she never wrote it down. I think I probably would have told her to write down her recipes so that I could make them.